the planning stage for action research, you basically have three branches here, right? First of all, you got to identify a topic, right? And that's where you can think of preliminary considerations and limiting a topic, right? So preliminary considerations, I think a main thing should be, personal interest, but then also how important is it, right? If it's really interesting to you, but nobody else cares, well, the value of your topic might be limited, right? But then also it's like, okay, how much time is going to be? How difficult is it going to be to do this investigation? How, does it cost money? Then, of course, research ethics, right? Those are all some constraining factors there. And then think about, okay, who, what, when, where, how, right? It's just kind of like, okay, what practically, how are we actually going to do this, right? So that's the first portion. Then once you have a topic, you could do some preliminary investigation, right? Some gathering of information. And, first of all, just reflect. Okay, describe it, explain it. So just think about it a little bit more. What do I know about this topic? And then ultimately, really important part is to review the related literature, right? So it's important to think about what has been done already, right? So we want to look at journal articles, books, other sources or related action research projects. We also want to look at primary sources, right? Journal articles, monographs, papers presented at conferences. And then we can also look at secondary sources, which would be a review of research, meta-analyses, summaries of analyses, right? We typically want to look at academic research, but you could also think of looking at, the blog posts or media articles, things like that, because sometimes that also gives you interesting topics or interesting perspectives on research topics.